Hello, today we will guide you through how to copy a notebook in NotebookLM. To begin, open NotebookLM in your web browser. This process is helpful to understand because NotebookLM does not currently offer a built-in feature for duplicating an entire notebook in one click. So if you want a copy of an existing notebook, the best approach is to manually create a new one and rebuild it using the same source materials. Once you're in NotebookLM, return to the home page. From there, click Create New Notebook. This will give you a fresh notebook to work with. Separate from the original. Starting with a new notebook is important because it allows you to organize copied materials cleanly without changing or overwriting anything in your current notebook. Next, add the same sources that were used in the original notebook. This means uploading or reconnecting the same documents, Google Docs, PDFs, websites, or any other materials that your original notebook was based on. The goal here is to mirror the source foundation as closely as possible. If your original notebook relied on several different references, take a moment to make sure each one is included. This helps the new notebook behave similarly when generating summaries, answers, or other outputs. As you do this, it can be helpful to double-check that you're selecting the correct versions of your files or links. Even small differences in source content can affect the responses NotebookLM provides later, so accuracy matters during this step. After your sources have been added, rename the new notebook so it's easy to identify. Choose a title that clearly distinguishes it from the original, especially if you plan to keep both notebooks. A clear name can save time later and prevent confusion when switching between projects. Finally, manually recreate any notes, chats, or studio outputs that you want to keep. This is the most important limitation to be aware of. While you can rebuild the notebook structure and source library, NotebookLM does not currently support copying an entire notebook, including its internal conversations and generated content. That means anything valuable from the original notebook will need to be transferred over by hand. Take your time with this part, especially if the original notebook contains key insights or polished outputs you plan to reuse. Once everything has been recreated, your new notebook will function as a practical copy of the original, even though the process is manual. That's it. You've now created a copy of a NotebookLM notebook by building a new notebook with the same sources and recreating the content you want to preserve.